RowdCAST contains adult languages, adult themes, and adult situations. Viewer discretion is advised.
No! No! No!
No more. No more. No more. No more. No more. No more. No more.
No mo. No mo. No mo. No mo. This is the RowdCAST, where things are always a little rowdy. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon, and I'm sitting in the living room studio with my good buddy and legend of the barbecue world, in my world, Mr. Joe Heyer. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, feller. How you been doing?
Fucking living life.
Nice.
Every day to the fullest, man. Every day to the next day, man. I wake up, and if I'm alive, it's a great day.
I hear you there.
You know?
Yup, it's a rough one.
Yeah.
Work all day, sleep all night.
You got
So
to,
if
man.
you can sleep.
Stats and put as much money aside.
What's that?
Yeah. You spend it before you get it nowadays, man.
It takes 40 hours to make it, an hour or less to spend it.
Probably a fucking less than an hour to spend it. It's all gone.
True.
It's usually gone. It's gone before you make it.
Absolutely.
It's
the American dream.
it is. It is the American dream right now. That is. It's just try to scrape by.
That's right.
You know? I mean, it really is. You got to make what you can.
I don't like adulting.
No, man. Not at all.
Sucks. But, you got to get by.
Definitely. You have to fucking do it. You grow up, you fucking live it. Like I said, live it to the fullest. Try to be a good person, help other people. And we all got to cash out at some point. It's coming, but you can't freak yourself out about it,
It's a little scary if you think about it, but
it is.
Whatever.
Your body deteriorates and it breaks down, and then your cells start dying, and
like
they just
30, man.
Yeah.
I'm 30 and I feel like I'm
You just
falling
said you were
apart.
wheezing.
Not
You're
really.
wheezing. The doctor told you had to stop smoking.
Yep.
That's
It's
crazy.
It's hard to do when that's what you do for a living. You're sitting there smoking wood all day.
No shit.
Cooking wonderful, delicious food for everyone to enjoy.
So you just
But, the doctor's like, dude, you should really stop smoking cigarettes. It's like, yeah, it is what it is. But is the wood smoke going to hurt me more?
Yeah,
I doubt it, but whatever.
It's like I'm fucking breathing in hickory and fucking smoking cigarettes, man.
That's right.
Let me have it, Doc. Let me have it.
I'll take it till it's my turn.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
What do you do? Screw it.
What, so we got to talk a little bit. What about, for people that don't know here, because I got people that listen from fucking all over the place. I never know.
That's awesome.
Where people, Norway and fucking Australia and fucking South America and shit like that. So,
that's random.
What do you fucking, that's what I say. That's how my shit goes down, dude. The weird people come out of the woodwork to fucking listen to it all.
Weird
the
people are good.
I know.
Yeah, they're more interesting.
Yeah, that's...
I'm a lefty, so I'm weird. Like, I'm always in my right mind.
If your life is boring, then, your life's short, so why make it a boring existence? Go do each thing, slowly and fucking methodically. You only have one fucking...
Everything's methodical anymore.
Yeah, it has to.
What is it?
It has to
What
be.
is it?
What is methodical?
Yeah, what is methodical?
Methodical is like planned, like precise.
Yeah,
like,
what is that? There's nothing precise anymore.
Yeah.
You can't even hire somebody to, do your drywall and it be precise anymore.
Dude,
I mean, there are those guys out there, but then a lot of everybody, they're like, I just need to get this done so I can make my meal at the end of the day.
Dude, I see the shittiest contracting work, dude.
Isn't it sad? I'm scared to hire anybody. I mean,
the other day, this guy, come and do this house. I'm like, where's the crawl space at? I'm like, it's not a crawl space. He's like, yeah. He's like, it's in the closet. I was like, in the closet. I was like, is it in the floor? He's like, yeah. I was like, there's carpet in the closet. He's like, yeah, we just carpeted over top of it. I was like, why? Why would you do? I said, why would you do that? He's like, because there's nothing to look at down there. I'm like, He's like, but you seen it before, before you were in the crawl space. I was like, that was before there was a floor in the
Right.
house. I said, there was no floor, there was no pipes, there's no plumbing. I said,
I
need to
crawl in there and die.
yeah, I'm like, I need to inspect the plumbing. That's my main thing. I
Right.
see if no drains are leaking. They're like, oh, we inspected all that before we closed up the hole. And I was like, okay, but what if anyone has to work on it? They're gonna have to tear up the carpet.
Cut a new hole.
They just weren't getting it. And then they're like, oh, all the plumbing's, we've checked it all already ourselves. Like, okay, I go into the sink, I fucking turn the fucking sink on, and it just starts pouring out of the fucking trap. The trap's not even disconnected.
That's
I was
no good.
I was like, you got a leak in there in that trap. All that plumbing that's precise.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude.
Sweet.
You never
Sweet.
know. That's the contractors, man.
Right. Oh
You know?
man. It's hard to trust anybody anymore, man.
It is, man.
I mean,
It is.
it's like I posted a video on my Facebook about Snoop Dogg talking to one of his people, and he was
Yeah.
explaining, like it's tough at the top. Like, and once you're climbing that ladder, like even any business, the higher you go, the more people want to be by your side. But
Yep.
number one is like you cannot bring everybody with you.
Yep.
Because what's going to happen is you're going to get at the top and you're going to come back down trying to help people, and then you fail. And that's what happens. You plummet. And when you plummet, there's no getting back up because, like, you had your chance.
Yep.
And as he put it, he goes, stars are not made. They're born. And I'm a firm believer in that because it's like, even with my barbecue. Like, dude, I'm out there putting it out there. Like, it's fresh off.
You're working your
It's
ass
right
off
now.
for it. Yeah.
It's like people are watching me do this. People appreciate it. I've been from here to Tampa, Florida,
Yep.
6 years in a row. I would go down there. We had newspaper articles.
Fuck yeah.
Boom. It was like down in Florida.
Well, you're definitely big.
I mean,
you're
it was
big in this
insane.
area.
It
You're
was-
fucking.
yeah, and
You're
I mean,
big. Everybody
here, this
fucking
is
knows the
home.
name, dude. Everybody's heard of
Yo.
Snooties, dude.
And
Everybody
if
knows.
they haven't, they should because my whole thing, like when we started, it was like try and get this food into these people's mouths. There's a shitload of people out there trying to do what I'm doing, but I'm doing it a lot better. Not to brag, but I mean I'm putting out an awesome product that
Absolutely.
I've had compliments from for miles.
Absolutely. I had a
and
pulled
it's-
pork sandwich one time, and it was just fucking like melt in your mouth.
Right.
I can't even explain it.
It's very succulent.
Yeah.
Is the word that I've been
Yeah.
told by.
Succulent.
Yes, succulent.
Just rolls off.
Such a-
rolls off your tongue.
Wow, right there it is.
It was very
Take it and
succulent.
love it.
It was-
And like the whole, like everything's from scratch. And a lot of people, they're just like, oh man, I cooked all this stuff yesterday for today so I wouldn't be behind. So why don't you make the investment? And if you can't find someone to give you an investment, and buy that smoker that you're going to need so you can do what you need to do in order to bank.
Absolutely.
It's like my smoker, my first smoker, I inherited it from my father-in-law. It was a $20,000 Southern Pride smoker. And I didn't do anything other than put the food in, take the time that it takes, never rushed it, pull that stuff out and fed it to these people. And everybody was just like in awe.
That's awesome.
Like I'm about that.
You kind of carried on the tradition.
Right.
Yeah.
And like growing up, my dad and I like cooking deer roasts and catfish, smoking everything, and it was a little different. It was like a little cheap, like Weber thing that you get at like Walmart or Sam's Club.
Yeah.
You get your coals going and you throw your pheasant or whatever on there and wait till it's done. But
Yep.
now it's a whole new ball game.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I've fed thousands and thousands of people from all over the world,
Yeah.
and I've never had a complaint.
Really?
Never.
Really?
Never.
You've never had anybody
No.
bitch? Really?
I had one lady down in Tampa, Florida, come back, and she's like, "Oh, your chicken's got some pink in it." I'm like, "Well, it's smoked."
Yeah, I'm sure you've heard that one
like
before.
I'll eat it for you right now, so that way, and I'll give you another one. But it's gonna be the same because there's gonna be a smoke ring. There's gonna be all that goodness going on in your mouth.
Yeah.
So just take a bite, and if you get sick, dude, it's on me. I'll buy you more food, and if that ruins you coming back here,
You have to go to the hospital. I'll pay the hospital bill.
I mean, I got you. But I'm never ever gonna give somebody crap.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Yeah.
Yep. I want every bite to be the best bite.
That's how when I used to cook, man, there's something about like
it's a passion.
cooking for people. Oh, it is a
It's
passion.
a passion.
And fucking like you talk about putting love into food, dude, there's such thing as putting love. If you really care
I'm
about
waiting
what
like
you're doing.
13 and a half hours, man. I'm just waiting for that stuff to be done so I can
that's
pull
what it is. That's the love. That's the time that puts in for you to taste it. When you taste it, you're just like, oh, you start coming your pants. You're just like,
I mean, I've had
dude.
people come and tell me, like, I made this, it was called rib jerky. And
sounds good.
It was just like this little like skirt that I took off the back side of these ribs that I was getting down there. And I was like, man, like this is like super thick cut bacon.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there kind of talking to this guy. He's like, dude, you should smoke it. I was like, you know what? You're right. Instead of just leaving it on there, like trim it off there and make it a whole nother product. I smoked that stuff, and this lady came up. She was from actually Vermont. She was down there visiting, and I gave her some, and she ended up coming back the day before she left and bought a couple pounds of it to take back with her. And she was like, straight up, like, this shit gave me an orgasm. Like, I was wet in this parking lot when I left. I was like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Like, all the way through, that's how much love's going on. Like, when you eat that shit, you are gonna love it.
I'm serious. But I need. There's more shit I got to try. Those nachos. You hear everybody always talk about the nachos.
The loaded nachos.
Yeah, everybody talks about the nachos, man.
Believe it or not.
What do you put on the nachos? Barbecue pork?
I put the pulled pork on them. It's like just white tortilla square chips. Pulled pork, our smoked baked beans, our homemade smoked chili, and then we top it off with some cheese and some of our, we call magic sprinkles.
Magic sprinkles?
Yeah, which is like a touch of our rub, but it's like, it's got some chili powder in it, so it just kind of gives it a pop, to give it like that whole nacho libre or whatever you want to call it.
That sounds real yummy. Why didn't you bring any of those?
Because I haven't been cooking because we've been waiting. We're actually under renovations at this restaurant that we're getting ready to open with Julie Roeder at the Rocking Horse Saloon.
Hell yeah, dude.
So that's actually just starting to go underway. We got some good news yesterday about that. We should be getting ready for a bunch of craziness that's going on for June. We have Snooties is actually going to be downtown Sandusky at the Ohio Bike Week behind the State Theater with Great Lakes Brewing. And we'll also be handing out flyers as well for the Rockin' Horse Saloon to get some people out there. We've got $2 beers. That should all be popping off here, I'm hoping, around April. And that'll be insane. I can't wait. I just got a new $30,000 Southern Pride smoker. So that's going to be able to help me pump out some deliciousness as well.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm stoked.
That's so sweet.
It's huge. I mean,
that is huge.
$30,000 isn't chump change. You can buy a fucking house, dude.
Yeah.
In
Toledo, you can easily buy a decent.
Like some of them dumps you got to go through. I mean, I could just make an investment, but I'd rather cook. Obviously.
Yeah.
I'm no contractor.
Cooking is I've done and I've felt the passion, man. I can't say enough about, and I don't know. It's more attention to detail.
Most definitely.
Fucking attention to taste.
Yeah, you got so many people try and use so much wood. And it's like, when I eat barbecue, I want to be able to taste the meat. I don't want it covered in barbecue sauce, which ours is amazing because we also make that from scratch. But the gist of it is, like, when you take a bite of that food, I've been to so many places, and I might as well went outside and bit onto the side of a tree because that's how smoky it was. Like, I might as well just ate the tree because the food wasn't any good, but the smoke could have stayed warm if I was standing by it. I don't know what they're using, but it's bad.
This is something.
Yeah, like,
or the ones where it's like I mean, there's a difference between being like charred and fucking like being burnt.
Right.
Like, and they're like,
There
oh
is.
yeah, it's
There
like
is.
they're nicely charred. It's like, no, motherfucker, these motherfuckers are burnt.
Yo,
They're
you
burnt. I'm
can't
just
lie to
eating
me,
crispy,
man. Like,
fucking fat. I'm just
maybe
eating burnt
dumb, but I'm
fat.
not blind. Like, I can see what you're trying to pump into me, and it's no good. And it's sad because, like, the restaurant businesses, it's huge when people talk. Like, I don't do very much advertising. This is my first time ever online saying, hey, yo, like, you need to check out snootiesbarbecue.com and check out our stuff that we got going on. It's huge. This is, like, the beginning of our boom. I don't even know how to explain it.
You definitely check out Snooties, man. Snooties is like you said, all made in house, all fucking everything's
fresh.
homemade, fresh.
You know,
they're on top of it. They got their food cart, and then like he was talking about the Rockin' Horse Saloon. They got
you can find all of
kitchen.
it on Google. I mean, you can Google Snooties Barbecue.
Delicious barbecue, man, and everybody's talking about him for a reason. But like he was just saying, he puts the hours and puts the love in, puts the time in. There's a lot to it. And it's, but yeah, you gotta have it's not for everybody, that cooking stuff.
Yeah.
You know, deadlines
I mean,
and
you
fucking
can find us all
prepping.
over.
Like, when you start cooking for lots and lots of people, dude, there's some science to it.
I remember when I was cooking like 5 slabs of ribs and just hoping somebody was hungry.
Yep.
But it's like, man, you put your nose in the air and it's a ball game. You know, it's like home run. We're going right there. I got people that do U-turns in semis to come back because they drove by and seen it. You know, and they're like, "Oh, I heard it all over the radio that all these truck drivers and stuff are stopping in here." And now with the Rockin' Horse Saloon being a biker saloon / family friendly, you know, and like lots of live music going on.
You're gonna get more people in
Yeah,
there.
most definitely.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, it's gonna, and also like we're on the 250 exit right there in Avery, in between Kalahari and the Turnpike. So I'm hitting the Turnpike traffic there as well as the traffic on Route 4 off of the 110 exit.
Our traffic around here sucks sometimes.
It does. But you know,
it ain't like Atlanta though.
it'd be worse if I was sitting right there, like on the corner at some gas station up here in Toledo. You know, like, dude, cars would be pulling in and like blocking people, and people would be fighting over my barbecue because it smells so good.
It is, dude.
Yeah,
It is though. You joke about it, but it's fucking.
I know
It's that good that
unbelievable.
the way everybody talks about it and the way that you're fucking, you know, doing it, man.
I'm trying to.
I
wanna
hope,
be
and
up there with
I
them
hope,
big
and I'm
guys.
with you. I'll promote you all the way. Like I said,
Right.
I'll talk about it some more. I'll start plugging you, man. You can
Yeah, I really appreciate it because I mean it's hard. It's hard, man. You can't. Everybody says, "Oh yeah, I went to this, you know, Mexican restaurant, or I went to this barbecue place, and it was just phenomenal." And then like you drive that way to get there, and you get it, and it's like, what were they talking about? Because I just wasted like $50 trying to feed like 2-3 people.
Sometimes,
on
like, dude,
bad
70.
stuff.
It'll be $70 sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I mean,
you don't even eat
shit.
like ribs. You go to one of these chain restaurants,
Oh,
you know, and they fucking
I hate it.
and you like get something you're eating it. You're like, man, this doesn't even taste like real.
Right.
It's like fucking
I
artificial.
want it
It's
to
like,
be like mom made it, or grandma made it, or grandpa was smoking,
exactly.
or you know, like
That's what makes it delicious.
backyard smoking, drinking, you know, like having
Yeah.
a good time, you know.
Yeah.
It's like it's hard to get people out, you know. It's like everybody's growing up and having kids, and I'm over here like, man, I'm 33. You know, like no kids. I got a big ass house I just bought. You know, like I'm 33 years old. I have my own business. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm glad I quit the dumb shit.
Yeah, man.
And that's that whole Snoop Dogg thing I was talking about. Like, man, it's tough at the top. It sucks leaving people behind. But you know what? You'll never get ahead if you don't.
No, I agree with that
And
100%.
it's hard.
I
It
agree.
sucks.
I agree with that 100%, man.
But it's a
But,
doggy
like
dog
you
world.
said, it is a doggy dog world, and sometimes you gotta. Somebody told me this a long time ago. Sometimes you gotta step on a lot of motherfuckers to get to the top.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
it's
dude,
it
everybody
is,
wants
it's a
something.
cutthroat.
Everybody wants something. They're like, dude, you own your own restaurant. You're balling. You're busy all the time. I'm like, dude, you know how much this meat costs?
Yeah.
You know, like, that's why I have to sell my sandwich for $7, you know, but that $7 sandwich is a half a pound sandwich. It's like, dude, where's the bun? You know, and I take the time
in your hand
to hand pull it all. So, like, I don't want nothing in my sandwich. So, like, why would I put something in yours? You know, like a chunk of fat or, you know, like, take the time. Take the, you know, it's
put
like
the meat. We're giving you the meat. That's what you're paying for.
I mean,
especially if we're going to charge.
Yeah, I don't want you to have to chew on a big old fat piece of gristle or something, you know?
Yeah, that's the worst when you're chewing through. You're like, oh, and you just get into something. Like
right. I mean, come on.
Gooey cavity of fat. Fucking just.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, but take time, make it worth it. People love it.
Fucking awesome. Check this out.
What do you guys going
Supposedly
on?
it's some guys in some Sikh temple in India. They got a sword fight. They were fucking fighting each other with swords.
Swords and shit.
I guess.
Dude, I haven't had a samurai sword.
Difficult. You have a samurai sword
I
with
do.
you?
No, not with me. I didn't bring it with me because, like, you know,
I was like, I wouldn't
I'm
travel
driving
with
down
that
the
thing.
Ohio Turnpike. If I were to get pulled over, they'd be like, dude, why do you have a samurai sword? And I'm going to look at him and be like, why don't you have a samurai sword?
टेंपल अमृतसर में प्रार्थना सभा के दौरान
Can't understand this.
नारेबाजी देखने को मिली है तस्वीरें आप देख रहे हैं और जबरदस्त हंगामा वहां पर खड़ा हो गया गोल्डन टेंपल अमृतसर की आप तस्वीरें देख रहे हैं ऑपरेशन ब्लू स्टार को 30 साल पूरे हुए हैं 3 जून 1984 को सैन्य कार्रवाई वहां पर करनी पड़ी थी
This guy lost his fucking sword,
इसी
dude.
सिलसिले में एक प्रार्थना
That's what's
सभा
gonna
के
happen.
दौरान
That's how the end of the world is.
I don't know, man. It's crazy.
I know, it's real crazy. Savages, dude. It is scary. This dude's running around with fucking swords trying to cut each other.
Like, what would you do? You're a bitch. You got a sword.
It's really swinging at each other. Dude, look at this dude. He loses his sword.
1980 के दशक की अगर आप बात करेंगे 80 के
Like,
दशक में पंजाब में अलगाववादी ताकतें जो थी वो हावी होने लगी थी
Give it, lose
पंजाब
a
में
hand.
खालिस्तान
Yeah.
मूवमेंट जोर पकड़ने लगी थी और इसी आवाज को बुलंद करने की कोशिश की थी भिंडरा वाले ने और भिंडरा वाले ने
playing the
और
same
उनके
shit over and
अनुयायियों
over
ने
again.
सबसे पागलवादी स्तर
Alright.
I thought it was gonna get ruthless. But it was the
I
same
didn't see.
thing
I
over
thought
and
it was.
over.
Yeah, I thought his heads were about to start to get cut off
Oh
and shit.
man, it's crazy.
Dude, that is crazy. But that's what you think? Is that the end of the world? It's gonna be sword fighting?
I don't
people
even know what
fucking-
to expect, man. Like,
apocalypse.
I want to go buy guns and stuff. Like, I love guns, and I have a bunch of guns. But at the same time, like, why would you go and buy a gun now? Because, like, if they go and try and take all your guns, what are you gonna do? I mean, I come from a small farm town, hometown you come from.
Yeah.
You know, like, I live out in the middle of nowhere, and, like, I have, like, coyotes and shit. Like, I got a dog. I will pop that son of a bitch. You know, like, it's not going to eat my dog.
Yeah.
Or my cat. My girlfriend's cat. Oh, how would I explain that? You
Yeah,
know, so,
yeah.
like, also, like, with the sword, I got the samurai sword, right? And Janet, my girlfriend, she's always like, babe, I need a sword. So, like, I went to this flea market, like, years ago, and I found this samurai sword. And she's like,
awesome.
you know, she, like, got all excited because I found this other one that SOG makes that's got a saw on the back of it. She's, like, swinging around. She's like, this is exactly what I needed. You know, I'm like, that looked dangerous. Like, she don't like guns much because they're intimidating because you don't know.
But she likes a blade.
But she will cut a motherfucker's head off, dude. You should see her cutting brisket and shit,
It's
man.
like, it's funny.
She's like, I will ninja that shit up and you will love it.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah. So I did get her a samurai sword. Well, she inherited mine.
But that's, you know, like, she won't shoot a gun.
She would
Or she don't
if she
like-
had to.
Oh, okay, she
She
would if
just
she had
doesn't
to.
have that itch like most of us have. Like,
Yeah.
who doesn't like to shoot fucking guns?
Yeah, I
Come
just
on.
want to shoot it and
Yeah.
see how fast I can make that many bullets. Shoot a target.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Spray it, dude. Fucking. Dude,
Yep.
did you see this thing about mutual combat law in Washington?
I did see something about it on the good old lovely Facebook.
on the old RowdCAST website.
Good possibility, because this is the best fucking show to listen to.
Exactly.
I've known this kid for years, like growing up. I mean, just insane parties.
Yeah.
The girls.
It's been a long time.
I mean, I will say the girls. But overall, loyal as fuck. Loyal as fuck. It doesn't matter. We go way back. It doesn't get much better than that.
I appreciate that, man.
It's that hometown love.
It is, man. It is.
And it's hard at the top, like I said.
It is.
You know, like you see your friends fall.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, what do? All you can do is offer to help. But in reality, do they really want the help? You don't know anymore. You can't trust anybody.
I still always rely on you really can't help yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you really like, you only can get help if you want help.
Right,
you know?
right. And that's your decision. And like I got into a big argument online about how people think it's like a disease.
Yeah.
You know, and personally, like I don't feel like your addiction or someone's addiction, you know, in general, their addiction is not a disease. Like, yeah, it is a sickness, you know, like people get sick.
Yeah.
You know, like the flu. You don't want the fucking flu, you know, but you got it. And like it's your choice whether you want to like drink a bunch of water and like get better and like stay in bed and pout and piss and moan, or you're going to like just not get well fast, you know, like the recovery isn't fast.
Yeah.
So it's like people are like, oh, you know, if you want to use like cancer as its comparative, you know, like people don't choose to get cancer.
No.
You know, and like my opinion only is like, dude, you're the one that put the needle in your arm or snorted that opiate or
very true.
You know, like nobody forced you to. And those that, you know, like are born into it. Like they may grow up having that addiction or like having some sort of like whatever. But I feel like partly it's on you, man. Like you need to choose to move on and like get through this or fucking die.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's the end of it.
And it was just recent, you know, like our friend Jesse, you know, like that was another reunion. Like, damn, another year gone.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. Another year without that person.
Right.
That was such a
Which
huge
is
part of
shitty.
your life.
So shitty.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, that's
You know?
that's made me grow up a lot faster.
Fuck
Start
yeah.
losing people really fast.
Yeah. That's why I had to leave everybody back behind me, man, and get my own shit going.
You know, speaking of that, though, speaking of opiate addiction and shit like that, what do you think about the police chief of our hometown saying that he don't think that they should carry Narcan? Do you think that's a good call, or do you think that's a bad call?
You know, I've kind of got mixed feelings about it. Like, I feel that the majority rules in that situation. Like, if the city, which we pay our taxes, you know, to help them get their money when they're working, you know, getting that paycheck.
Yeah.
Like, we're the ones that want you to carry that. Do we think that you should? It's got its pros and cons because it could be like, yo, like, you didn't get there in time to save this person's life.
Yeah.
It's not his fault, like, that they OD'd. Because now that it's available, that Narcan or whatever it is.
Narcan.
This stuff's available at CVS. Like, those people that are going in and buying it are probably the people that are doing the drugs. And I don't feel like they should be
protected?
No, I feel like they shouldn't be discriminated upon buying it because, like, it's just like somebody going to the store and getting a 12-pack of beer. You know, like, they went in there because they wanted to get drunk. They needed some beer. You know, and I feel it's everybody's own choice. But at least be safe about it. You know, like, if you have to use that, that's your reality check.
Yeah.
You know, but with the police chief, I feel that he's in a tough position because everyone wants him to carry it, and then he also doesn't want any lawsuits to come about, you know. I'm going to move this microphone because I feel like it's a big old dildo fucking fucking swinging in my face like it is. I think you set it up.
Sorry.
Yeah, you seeing this thing? Like, it's janky. But, hey, you know what? We're on the motherfucking RowdCAST.
That's right.
We are on the motherfucking RowdCAST.
Do
Chilling
what you
with
want. Take
Rowdy.
it. Take it.
Talking with this old pooch right here. Hopefully he'll settle down
The savage Rowdy. Yeah, he might have to. He's a crazy fucking dog.
He's legit, though.
Dude, the thing I was talking about, this Washington, they said that if two people can fucking engage in a street fight, a cop can be a referee.
Really?
And it's like, I think that's pretty badass. I think that's how it should be everywhere.
Dude, that's like Irish stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like straight, like, hoorah in the streets.
Cop goes in there as ref, dude. You
Right?
guys can duke it out. He
It's
can break it up
free-
like you MMA
free
fight.
for all, man.
Fucking, I don't know. I think that. Do you think that's how it should be, or you think
I
that'd be
don't-
crazy?
Ooh,
I think
man,
it'd get
like
weird
that's
real fast.
shit could get nasty, man. Like growing up in a small town, like seeing just like your normal, like, oh, whatever, dude, like we're fighting after school, or the typical like bar fight, you know, like that's. I feel like there's good reason why a lot of it gets stopped is because somebody is gonna get fucking hurt, man. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a very aggressive person, but I will hold my ground if I have to. You know, like
These kids get their facial bones broken. Shit.
Yeah,
that's
I've
like
seen
a
something
year of
online.
fucking recovery.
yeah, that's ridiculous.
It really is, man.
Yeah,
It's,
nobody should really deserve that, but unless you're in a ring. I mean, if you're in a ring, you chose to do that shit. Like a backyard brawl, like you chose to do that shit. You didn't have to go there after school. You could have went home and got PB&J sandwiches and smoked weed with your friends or whatever it is that you did.
yeah.
Oh, Rowdy, getting rowdy over there.
Crazy over here. Why don't you
Crazy dog.
sit down, Bob? Sit down.
I got a dog. He's a Hungarian Vizsla. It's a
Vizsla?
bird. Yeah, it's a Vizsla. He's from Hungary.
He's
Yeah,
a Vizsla.
yeah.
What does a Vizsla look like? I know I've seen him before.
If you
but-
look at like a Weinreimer, like they look a lot like them. Same exact look, except for they're gold, like a golden rust color. So they're super friendly dogs, aggressive if needed. Awesome hunting dog. Take them out pheasant hunting whenever I get time, which isn't often because I'm usually cooking pheasant or whatever.
Cook it. Yeah, cooking them.
Cooking them instead of
Not hunting them.
shooting.
Yeah, man. Dude, check this out. I watched this. I don't know how you feel about politics. I don't know how you feel
I don't
about
really care much about them because it's all an argument. It's like it's got its pros and cons. Everything's shitty right now.
This is kind of even more towards the lines like
Rowdy.
It's kind of got bigger of an issue behind it, and I kind of want to watch it with you and see what you think.
Let's take a gander.
See what pops up here. If it fucking works, this fucking computer.
This is everything that I have, my family. Family should be important to everyone. Mostly I like being a mother. Alyssa, she's 6 years old. That's my baby, my only child. She likes to read me books, sit down and talk with me about her school.
But there's a lot of sand in the car.
Recently, she just learned about Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King. She asked me, did Rosa Parks not give up her seat for a white man? And I said, yes. She said, but those in that old days, right, Mommy? And I had to explain to her that it's not really over. This is what Mommy is. I'm an activist. And the same thing Martin Luther King was. He fought for our rights. This is the same thing I'm doing in honor of Hip Hop Hop. My dad's name is Eric Garner. No one gets to see their parents' last moments, and I was able to see my dad die on national TV. They don't know what they took from us. He wasn't just someone that no one cared for him or no one loved him. He was loved dearly. Alyssa misses my dad. She tells me, "Are you okay, Mom? Do you miss Pop Pop?" She was here. So her mom wouldn't be sad anymore. I'm just trying to get the truth out there to tell his side of the story. He was being the loving, caring man that he was, and he was murdered. Every Tuesday! For a whole year, I've protested every Tuesday and Thursday. I feel like a representative for people throughout this whole nation because I'm doing this, I'm speaking out, me being his daughter. And that's what I want to do. I just want to tell my truth. I'm never giving up. I'm never going to forget. And I don't want the world to forget what happened to my dad. Our people died for this. Martin Luther King died for this. Malcolm X died for this. And who were they? They was protesters. I'm behind anyone who's going to listen and speak up for us. And I think we need to believe in a leader like Bernie Sanders.
It is not acceptable to me that we have seen young black men walk down streets in this country, be beaten and be killed unjustly.
There's no other person that's speaking about this. People are dying. This is real. This is not TV. We need a president that's going to talk about it.
The African American community knows that on any given day, some innocent person like Sandra Bland can get into a car, and then 3 days later she's going to end up dead in jail.
I believe Bernie Sanders is a protester.
When a police officer breaks the law, that officer must be held accountable.
He's not scared to go up against the criminal justice system. He's not scared.
I want to see an America where when young black men walk down the street, they will not be harassed by police officers. They will not be killed. They will not be shot.
And that's why I'm for Bernie.
Fucking powerful.
Damn, son.
Scary, huh? What do
Wow.
you think, Bernie? You think Bernie's gonna get elected on that?
Wow.
You think he's gonna get elected on that?
Man, that right there was a pretty motivational whole like deal right there. Like, I mean, I have a heart, and I do feel that, you know, there's some crazy shit going on out there right now, like with the authority. Like, you know, some guys are good and some guys are bad, man, but right now I don't know if there's like more bad than good. Like, it's scary.
It is
shit.
scary. It is scary.
You know,
There's a lot
like,
of cover-ups and
yeah,
bullshit.
like, but I do feel that those that, you know, shoot somebody and kill somebody, like, for more than, you know, I don't even know how to put it, like, yeah, if that person really didn't deserve to die and, like, they died, I feel that cop should probably pay the consequences of just, like, getting a little irrational with his gun, or, you know, maybe there's a grudge somewhere, or I don't know, man. Like, it's scary shit. It's real scary.
Let's go take a bath.
Uh-oh.
Come on, let's go take a bath.
Uh-oh, Rowdy's gonna take a bath. Dog's gonna get in the bath. That's scary. I could imagine these two in the same tub trying to shower. That'd be hilarious. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dog's not liking it much. He's hiding behind the recliner now.
Lay down. Lay down.
Done scared him off, man. He's like, I'll do whatever you say now because I don't want to take a bath right now.
Fucking crazy motherfucker.
So have you had Shane up here lately?
It's been a while. Hamer was on here a couple weeks ago.
Crazy bastard.
Maybe about a month ago. Yeah, he is a crazy son of a bitch.
But he's a loyal motherfucker, though. You know?
Yeah, he's another loyal motherfucker.
Yeah, you gotta keep him tight. There ain't many of us around.
No, man. Yeah, my right hand man, dude. Big old Hamer, dude.
Yep.
He's got a new podcast he's working on.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's gonna have one pretty soon.
Nice. Is he gonna do like you're doing, like in this badass studio you
No,
got going on in the living room?
This ain't no badass studio.
Oh, it is. It's more than I got. It's all that matters. We're doing this.
He's got
This is legit.
It's happening. Yeah, it
I
is
got this
legit.
ding dong microphone in my face.
He's got the ding dong. The ding
you
dong
could make
coat
a porno
hanger.
right now.
I know, man.
How's this mic work?
It's
No,
working.
you don't put the microphone in your mouth, you fucking homo.
Don't do
What
it.
are you
don't.
doing?
Well, I'm just trying to make sure you come across loud and clear, man.
Right? Oh,
You know
we're
what I'm
good.
saying?
We're good. If it works, I work. It don't matter.
You see, fucking Kevin Randleman fucking passed away, man.
Another local, man.
Yep.
Jesus. What's going on?
419, Sandusky, Ohio, man. Kevin Randleman, fucking the monster. He
He's
really was a
huge.
monster. And I hate to say it, I really hope it's not. They said he had pneumonia and then had heart failure, but he likes some juice.
I mean, he is big. Look at the size of his traps, man. Nobody's got shoulders like that.
He liked to shoot up a little bit.
I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot.
Allegedly.
Like, I did the whole beach body thing for a while. Obviously, you can see it's still working.
Looks like it did you wonder.
Yeah, it did. I was doing that for a while because, like, eating all this barbecue, like, I started to put on some weight, so I started, like, working out and doing a bunch of that stuff, and now I'm not really working out, but I'm doing yoga. My fat ass is doing yoga.
Yeah, dude,
Not
everybody
all the
says it's
time.
great for you.
Dude, I feel a lot better, and, like, I was having a hard time even sitting, like, Indian style. I mean, I'm not a huge guy, but, I mean, it hurt my fucking hips, man. I
Really?
started doing some yoga. I mean, that helped a lot. Now I can sit Indian style. I feel like my posture's a little better. You know, like, throw some freaking, like, treadmill running in there or something.
I hear that.
Help my
They
belly,
say it
but
works.
never trust a skinny chef.
No,
It's
never
always-
trust.
yeah, I mean,
yeah, you gotta be eating your
look
shit
at me.
product. You gotta
I
know.
got
You gotta
product,
taste it.
dude.
You gotta taste it. You know, you have to be. Somebody's gotta taste that shit, and you gotta know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you gotta know that that's how it's gonna be, dude. Check this shit
What
out.
do you got here?
There's some aquarium. There's some aquarium in I think it was Africa. I'm just gonna say that because there's black people in it. That's very fucking racist, but.
Well, you're not that racist.
I'm not racist at all, but
No.
I'm just saying that's how I kind of thought.
It's just
But
how
it's
we
some
talk
aquarium,
being from
some
a
other,
small
some
town.
aquarium in some other country. They had a pregnant, I believe it was a gray nurse shark, which are like very, very docile. They don't usually attack anyone. And it was pregnant, and they were trying to move it into another tank. And this diver,
Got 8.
he gets, watch, he's trying to pull it and get it. It's pregnant though, too. They said.
Right.
So it could act, you know, but it fucking kind of crazy.
Oh, man.
Took a chunk out of him, dude. Wait till you see his fucking cut, dude. His cut's brutal. Kylie, you got fucking savage dogs. Wouldn't be the RowdCAST without the dogs.
Right. Oh, my goodness.
Dude, look at dude, just wait till I show the arm. Oh, dude. See it?
Oh, man. Shark bite.
Nasty shark bite.
I was a little scared while I was in Florida, like swimming around in the oceans and going to these private beaches and stuff with like random people that we had friended while we were down there, showing us all like the cool shit.
At nighttime and shit, you go
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
pool.
like,
Yeah, I used to do that
dude,
shit.
they hooked us up with like all the awesome stuff to do.
With the blood and that, dude.
There's so much blood.
Fucking crazy.
I'll just draw some more for him real quick.
Looks like the lovely wife is home. I love it.
Yup. Along with your child.
Yep, my bearing child. Is it crazy that I want to be a dad?
Oh, wow. It's
Is it?
insane.
Is it?
I think so. But I mean, it is whatever it is. You know, like,
Yeah.
if it's your time, it's your time.
Exactly.
I'm
I'm
childless
excited.
still.
I'm excited about it. Do you want to have kids though?
I don't know, man. I do need some little pork pullers.
There you go, dude.
You
Train
know,
them. You got
but,
workers.
but
Start
also-
having workers. You're not having children.
I also think about like all the kids that don't have a home. You know, like,
Yeah.
and like this world's fucking nuts right now. Like,
Yeah.
should I bring something into this world?
That was
Or should I
kind
just
of my
like help
yeah.
something? You know, like
Yeah,
Maybe adopt a child, one
that's
that's
a
like
scary
10 that
thought.
can wipe his own ass. You know, like,
Yeah, that's
you know, like I really don't want to change diapers, but I hear it's different if it's your kid. And this fucking kid, this little shit on this little.
When you say "don't touch me,"
I don't know what he said, but he says, "Oh, look how fat I am." He can't even stand up on that hoverboard thing.
little fucking kid on a fat kid on a hoverboard,
That kid pisses me off so bad.
fucking terrible, man.
Yeah, I mean, come on, who does that? He's like on his shins.
Did you see that? This scientist, I don't even know if it's a scientist. He found out that that pretty much ADHD medicine is
like
the
meth.
same. It is meth.
Yeah,
it's
I've known that for years.
Yeah,
like,
so it's like
duh.
all these people are whacked out. They're all
I
fucking
have ADD, and like
whacked
I never needed any of that stuff. You know, like when I was younger, you know, like when I hit junior high, I was like, man, I can't even like pay attention. You know, like my attention span was terrible. Guess what? Smoked a little weed. Guess what? I was reading books for days. And, you know, and I could comprehend it, you know, like taking a test. Like, I'd probably, you know, take a couple puffs before school, go in, take my test. I'd do fairly well, you know, like, but I should have probably applied myself a little more while I was in there, you know, but like for my ADD, the weed was the way to go for hit the books, man. Calmed you out.
Hell yeah, man. I agree. There's so much beneficial ways that we can use marijuana that have all been looked past because we've been lied to for so long. And,
Right. Yeah.
and people listen to those lies still today. Can't even figure it out.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel
what's
like
real and what's
everybody's
not.
like, oh, you smoke weed. But like in the past few years, it's like, oh man, you smoke weed? You got one? You know, it's like, nah, man, I got shit going on. You know, I'm too busy. Or, you know, like, it's just, you don't just tell everybody. You know, you can kind of keep it discreet if you want. To each their own. There's still them judgmental people that are like, dude, you can't smoke weed. What are you doing? Because you're the cops. You know, like, no. It doesn't, like, I don't want to fucking rob somebody because I need a fix on my pots.
Exactly.
You know, it's like officers will look at you and go, how many units of marijuanas have you had today?
Yeah.
And it was like, about a half a pot. You know, like, come on, man. Like, they don't, I don't know. I mean, if you don't smoke, you don't understand.
Yeah,
and if
not
you
at all.
did, more power to you because you know what? It helps people. I feel it does help people.
Yeah.
Hence why I never took any of this methamphetamine prescription bullshit. You know, like why do you need to crush an Adderall pill?
You shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't.
No.
But it's like,
start
because
putting up
you
your
can get it
nose,
from a
dude, is
doctor,
usually
but
not a
you
good
can't get
thing.
meth from a doctor.
If you have to put something up your nose, it's probably not good.
It's
None of the
fucking
pills
sickening.
ever say just crush up and snort up my nose.
No,
You
no,
know,
absolutely not. And I
None of
mean,
them say that in a bottle.
it's sad.
Watch this shit. This octopus
What
opens
size
this
is that thing?
thing. It opens the fucking jar lid from the inside it.
I think I seen this video a few weeks
They're fucking
ago.
they're clever, dude. They're fucking clever.
Did you see that
She's
monster
clever.
one on that ship? There was that video.
Oh, yeah,
that-
where it pulled
yeah,
the
it
dude.
like pulled that
Pulled the
dude
dude up.
over.
Dude, shit's crazy. Like the slowest video I've ever seen in my life. Oh, what the fuck is this? Fucking slowest video I've ever seen. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it was pretty terrible.
but those
Damn internet services.
What do you think? You know, we're talking about the cops and stuff. You hear that Apple is helping develop things so that the cops, if you're taping them, they can shut down your iPhone.
I did see that.
What do you think about that?
You know what? I think it's fucking sketchy as fuck.
That scares
because you know,
shit.
like,
That scares
I mean,
the
it's
shit
bad
out of me.
enough you have to like your little webcam on your laptop can
your
be
tape-
like,
you gotta put
yeah,
tape
you could
over
be
your
like
webcam.
standing there jerking one off and like,
Someone's
and
watching
then
you.
somebody's creeping your shit, man. It's like, where's all the privacy go? I have rights. Stop peeping on my pecker. You know, it's mine.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
It really is. You want to hear something else that's
It's just
fucked up?
fucked up everywhere, man. Everything's fucked up.
Compared to what it used to be, I feel it kind of is.
It's
Things
not
are
the
getting
same.
weird. You got
It's not the same.
churches fucking raping little boys.
It's fucked
and
up, man. Who does that? Sick motherfuckers.
Yeah, you just it's a creepy world. You want to hear something else that's fucked up is the city of Cleveland, that Tamir Rice, speaking that kid that got killed.
Yeah.
And the cop got acquitted. That he didn't have anything to do with it. The city's suing his family now $550 for the ambulance ride. I'm not even joking, bro.
Well,
I'm not even joking.
Obamacare should cover that. Yeah, right.
I'm not even joking.
Oh my god.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And that's
he's dead. They
there's-
lost their kid.
And
they
that's-
lost their kid and fucking charged them.
I feel like somebody doesn't have a heart in that situation. Somebody just gave.
Somebody's cold-blooded.
I mean, how do you live with that for the rest of your life? Like, knowing that, you know what? Like, I just took someone's family member. Fuck you.
It is, man. It's
not good, man.
Yeah, not good at all.
There's people out there that
scary.
It's like I've met some really, really awesome people like doing this barbecue, and I will be honest, like there are people out there that are wild as fuck, and then there's people that got your back no matter what, and it's just like, and then I'm just lost about that whole thing right there.
What whole thing?
I mean, just like how somebody can just live like that. Like,
yeah.
I killed somebody. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Not me. I've
me
met
neither.
too many people, man, and like there's some awesome people out there, and that's somebody's family member.
Yeah.
And meeting them and growing attached with them and my customers. What's up, pretty girl?
Hello.
It's incredible, like how somebody could even try and live like that.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. People, that's what I see too, man, and just the living conditions people have, and it's just normal.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, it's like, it makes you really
I
grateful
can see
for what you have.
If you're in like the military, like you're going overseas to like not have to kill people, but you do kill people, and then you have to live with that.
Yeah.
And that leads into that whole PTSD bullshit.
Yeah.
And I've met a couple people that have that and have killed people, and they don't like that shit. It's like they don't even want to talk about it. So like, how would some cop live day to day, going busting drug dealers and all this shit,
at,
and then
fucking
getting shot at, and then just shoot somebody and not give two fucks?
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible to live without thinking
It's
about
tough.
it.
That's tough,
Yeah.
It's really tough. Who's right in that situation, but some of them, I mean, like, some of them where, I feel the people were, wouldn't take their hands out of their pockets or shit like that, but then there's those cases where like that Eric Garner, where he's like, they tackle him down, he's selling like loose cigarettes. He's not fucking, he didn't rob no one, he didn't kill no one, and he didn't shoot nobody. He was selling illegal cigarettes. He was selling them one by one, which is illegal. They take like 10 dudes, circle him, take him down, choke him, and fucking end up killing him because they're putting him in a fucking UFC headlock for too long.
You think they would have did it if it was donuts?
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, they might not have killed him because they could have got more next time.
Yeah.
Or maybe like that could be the start of a new bribe.
That's how it works.
To live, yeah. I don't know. I mean,
but,
you kill somebody over a fucking cigarette.
You know what I'm saying, though? Like, but that's like, and then that guy in South Carolina where he's like running away and he shot him.
Right.
Like, it's like, there's no reason you need to
under
shoot
pressure.
Him. Yeah. Really, dude. Really. I mean, I just, but there's these kids have been murdered in some of these cases, like fucking murdered. And it's fucked up. Because not all cops are bad. More cops are probably good than bad, but some of them.
But there's enough bad ones right now to be stirring up enough shit.
Just concern you, yeah.
Yeah,
I feel too.
It's like even in Bellevue, like I love Bellevue, but it's like I try to avoid going there most of the time because, it's like just I don't want to have to deal with all that crazy bullshit. It's like I love a lot of people that still are there, and it's like, you know, I just wish the best for all of them. And it's like, I don't know what to expect. It's like I've been gone for the last 6 years, half a year down in Florida. Like, I come home and like 4 or 5 people died while I was gone.
Yeah, man.
You know, and it's like, now who do I talk to? Like, when did that shit go bad?
The crazy thing is, like, if you look on your Facebook and you start going through it, see how many people are dead. Like,
oh yeah, like
be
your
like,
memories.
I'm only 28. I'm only 28 years old, and that's like that many people I know are dead now.
Yeah.
Usually from drugs or suicide.
Right.
Because of drugs.
Yeah.
You know, it's man, it's scary. But you know, that's what you raise a kid or whatever, and you think, you know, am I bringing something into this world? Is this world starting to creep me out? It's starting to scare me a little bit, you know?
Right.
All you can do is be a good person and pass it on. I think that's what it's all about.
And just, you know, like, as that child grows, like, it's only gonna learn, you know, like, how fucked up everything is now, but, like, hopefully by the time they're old enough, it's in a better hands, you know, like, something best for the world has come.
Yeah.
It's like right now, I don't know, man. Like, it's falling apart, man. Like, you can't even trust your neighbors anymore half the time.
You really can't.
Right. I mean, I moved out in the country. I don't have any close neighbors. You know, and it's like, man, if somebody pulls in, like, that isn't supposed to be there, like, you best believe I'm going to walk outside. Say, hey, you trespassing or you need help? All right. Get on your way.
Yeah, man. It's
nice having that CCW too, you know, like you get that.
That's what I got.
Yeah, I mean,
just to be safe.
Yep. So I carry a gun with me all the time. If it's not on me, it's in my truck.
Well, because I think that's
here because I don't need nothing.
When you have to worry about these people, I had a video up on my site not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago, where this guy's in at a Subway, and he's just getting a sub, and these 2 dudes come in with a gun, and you know, get back. He puts his hands back, and they're robbing the place, and there's 2 guys with a hoodie, and fucking the guy's like walking in the back. He just fucking pulls out his gun and shoots him twice. Fucking walks over, shoots the other guy twice. Throws him down on the ground, puts his fucking thing, and waits for the cops to come, dude. And it's like, that's what you need. The good guys, if you're allowed to have guns, the good guys are allowed to have guns too. Like,
right, absolutely.
Handle the situation.
Absolutely.
Like, knew what like the whole time you can see him, he's like walking backwards. He's like fiddling with something, and then like all of a sudden he just like boom, boom, boom.
It took him that long to get his gun out. It was tucked away so good.
And the dude like drops down. And
See,
he just like
I feel like
dirty Harry's it, dude.
I think like banks and stuff, you know, like if you're in the bank, you're not allowed to carry in the bank at all. Right? Or like federal buildings.
I don't know. I don't think so. Not in the bank.
Post office.
I don't think you can bring a
what
firearm
are you
into
gonna
a
steal
bank
from the fucking post office? Really?
Nothing.
Stamps. Give me the stamps. Can I buy food with them? No, I don't want them. Those.
Hey, those are expensive.
I know they are, but I mean, people sell them all the time. People get tattoos and shit on food stamps.
They do.
Isn't that crazy? Give me some ribs.
Give me some ribs on food stamps.
Yeah.
You guys take EBT?
No. I take too much time.
He said, I got $7 fucking sandwiches. Dude, I can't even take this EBT shit.
Oh, shit.
We ain't playing
That's
that
great.
shit, man.
That's great.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, you got anything else as far as Snooties?
I don't know, man.
You know, what Snooty's doing? What's Snooty gonna...
We're getting ready to open. I'm hoping somewhere around April we'll be opening on 250 at our new kitchen that Julie Roeder at the Rockin' Horse Saloon is opening for us. And hopefully get some people out there rocking out on Route 4 as well, right at 99 intersection off of the 110 exit on the Ohio Turnpike. And hopefully good things will come. I'm pretty excited. It's a huge step. About to try and get to feed the world.
Oh yeah, man.
Ride some Harleys.
I think you keep doing what you're doing, man, and
Yeah,
putting the work
hopefully.
in. It should pay off for itself.
That's what they say. Hard work pays off.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Well, I wish you luck with the business. I'll keep eating Snooties
Most definitely.
when I can.
Or stop when you're just getting gas or driving by and being like, oh, hey, look, I know that barbecue guy.
Be like,
Stop next time.
Be like, hey, here's that $40 that I owe you.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I keep remembering when I'm not around, but now that I'm here.
I think
You got that 40, dog?
I think I owe this kid $40 for like 6 years.
Forever.
I think it might have been. It's been a long time.
Yep. Only here.
Yeah.
Only here.
I hope you really don't want that $40.
No, I'm good. You just gotta take me to this barbecue place.
There we go.
Uh-oh. We're going to eat barbecue.
Getting some fucking barbecue. We're gonna scope out the competition.
No competition.
We're gonna see what's going
There's
on
no
in the competition. But all right, man. Well, thank you very much for fucking coming on the RowdCAST, dude.
Thanks for having me on here.
I had fucking fun. It was a blast,
Sweet.
man.
It's been a while.
It has
time
been
on air too.
Yeah, there you go. It's your first time. You have to come
How
back.
long did
You
we
have to
go?
talk more. It's a little over an hour.
It's not bad.
Hour and
for a bunch
5
of
minutes.
babbling.
Yeah. Somebody will get entertained
Hopefully.
by it.
Hopefully. Everybody will be on this RowdCAST getting it on.
Yeah, you gotta keep
doing what they do.
Keep coming.
Getting
Keep
their
coming.
pussies fucked all the time.
That's right.
And feeding their mouths with some good barbecue. Not
Yeah,
that crap shit.
eat it, Snooties. Not the shit. Eat the fresh shit. Eat the local stuff. That's what we're all about here. Don't eat the garbage, man. The more that you take artificial preservatives and additives and all these sugars and fucking breakdowns and chemicals you can't even pronounce that are on the back of your chicken that you're eating. Yeah.
What is that?
It's like, what? Like red dye number 7.
Right.
Like, what? Think for yourself and eat that kind of good shit. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Joe, for being on the RowdCAST. This is a 74. That's how many times I've done it. So, getting close to that 100. I don't know what I'll do with the 100. It's going to have to get crazy.
Put a live show on.
Yeah, this is live. You're live right now.
Like video feed.
Oh, yeah. I can do that, too.
Show the world your pretty face.
Yeah.
And that beautiful beard.
I know. Hope my kid comes out with a beard.
Right.
Smiling with a thumbs up.
Smiling.
Yep. Like everything's going to be good.
She's looking at you like, you're a crazy motherfucker.
You know I am. Well, again, man, fucking, everybody go eat at fucking Snooties. Don't be dicks. Give them some money. Fucking
That's
represent.
right, give me all your money.
Yeah, represent, and do the thing. So, I admire people that fucking cook, because I cooked for 10 years, and I was a badass. I say that because my girlfriend makes fun of me all the time, because I'm a culinary fucking expert, and I spent 10 years in the kitchen. So, I miss it, though. Eat that shit, dude, because it's so good.
Thing on the register,
it's
the
so good.
Register Fun Coast. You can go on there and vote for your favorite lunch spot. If we're not there, type it in, vote, get me a plaque.
You get a plaque.
I think you do get a plaque. Some sort of cool reward. Like, I'm home, man.
Yeah, well,
I'm here. I'm throwing it
but,
down.
But eat it. Actually, eat Snooties,
because
you'll eat it, and it's that good that you'll vote for it. So check it out and then vote for it. All right.
Word.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yep.
Peace.
Bye.